of the best liquor stores in the world. I tell people all
Yeah.
the time, in the world,
Yeah.
not just in St. Louis, the world.
Right. So they were having these wine tastings and they were nice. I'm talking about $5. They had uh people come in there and they would discuss wine and then I started going on the wine trips.
Yeah, the
And
bus
then
trips.
I started throwing my own, me personally, me and another guy would start throwing our own wine trips. And
Right.
so we were just like, you know what, we should start like a little, like a blog or something. And our first story, we went to Total Wine and we talked to the manager. And our first story was how to survive a super wine store. Like you
Store,
go into
right.
the store, like how to navigate it, like, oh shoot, what should I pick? So that's how it just started in 2016, and we just started like a little blog, and
Mm-hmm.
then we took a little break, and then
Break.
we just started going just like full force on it.
Yeah,
So
and it still goes along with it, with the singing, entertainment, tastings, food. You know, we like all of that. How we kind of grew up, you know,
yeah, no,
just having a
y'all
good
just listen to
time.
y'all music and drink some wine.
Yeah, and drink some
That's all
wine. Yeah,
together.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
try to
our
build a
blog,
legacy for our family. You know what I'm
yeah,
Yeah.
saying? So,
so our blog is about so since not only do we like wine, of course, we like food and entertainment. So we said, well, how could we combine them? So Three Ladies on a Vine on our blog is for the novice wine drinkers. It's for the everyday people like me and you. We're not making it complex. It's like when you
experts.
come on our page, you can see like how to make a recipe with maybe a wine you opened that day and you did not like, but you can make a recipe out of it.
Mm.
How to cook a dish and pair it with your wine, and some little fun facts, nothing like too intricate. Or how to take a wine cork and create it into
A
a
craft.
craft or whatever. Ours is combining those three. So when you come to our page, you may just get like a little tidbit of information. Like today is national. Well, it's going to air. This is going to air later, but it's National Pinot Noir Day.
Oh, yep.
So our page, you can go on our page and learn that Pinot Noir is one of the hardest grapes to grow.
Yeah.
It doesn't do good in different weather. So it's just little stuff like, oh, I never knew that. Just little tidbits that you can take. So that's the gist of our wine blog.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the sisterhood too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
sisters sipping wine one sip at a time.
Yeah.
So what is it about, what was it about wine that you made you all get super interested into this like level, like, well, like this is something we really are into?
Well, we felt that since we do have a wine blog and we want to learn about the wine, why not sell wine? In the meantime, you can learn more about the wine, which could therefore help you with your stories. With the wine that we sell, they give so much training. And so we're learning a lot from this company. We actually like the wine. It's not, you know, we don't want to sell something that we don't like.
Right.
We actually like the wine, the business model. And basically how it works, we're wine guides. And you book a party with us and you get 5 free bottles of wine. So what you do, you click on our link or contact us. You let us know, hey, I have a bachelorette party and I want to do a wine tasting.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do, we hook up with that host. We pick their tasting set, which is so many tasting sets. And then the host chooses that tasting set. We ship it either to ourselves or we actually ship it to the host. We show up, open the wine, and of course, give them information like, hey, make sure it's cold. You know, do you need glasses, stuff like that. And then we just show up and have fun and talk about wine. No pressure in buying, but hopefully at the end of the party, we can have some sales and people also want to sell wine with us. So,
Okay. So how did y'all implement that into the like structuring it to the blog and to the, you know, the videos and things like that? Like, how'd you all kind of mesh that together well? Because you guys did a pretty good job with that.
You talking about with the wine that we sell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So for instance, we started something new called Wine Friends. So since we don't have a third lady anymore, we feature other women in wine. So here's an example. We featured a woman in Chicago. She's a really cool wine creator. She has these cool reels and stuff like that. So she got a bottle of our Pinot Noir. I had a bottle in California. Yana had a bottle in St. Louis. And we showed how to enjoy Pinot Noir in the city of California, I mean, the state of
Okay.
California,
Right.
Chicago, St. Louis, and then that teaches you just different ways you can enjoy it, and also teach you a little bit about the Pinot Noir. So we try to take the fun, we take the fun and the knowledge and combine it and show how wine doesn't have to be complex. It could just be like, hey, I don't have to be intimidated by this. Let's just have some fun. If you open up a bottle of Pinot Noir, maybe too dry for you, whatever, but hey, then now you can go to our website and take that Pinot Noir and make a New York sour with it, which is whiskey, lemon, simple sugar.
Simple
you mix
syrup.
that up, simple syrup, and then you pour the Pinot Noir on the top.
You know, just to give it the color. So
now you have a drink that's not dry. You got a little sweet with a little whiskey in it. So that's how we combine it together.
And then also too, I want to piggyback on Niam, you know, going to the different tastings and the bus tours, and you know, going to Randall's and seeing all of the wine, because I'm normally a vodka drinker. I used to drink tequila, and I'm not saying I won't drink it, but I'm like, ooh, tequila, oh. And so wine,
I call it those some fighting days.
There's some fighting days. And so wine, I love looking at all the bottles and the regions and just like what is in this bottle. So it's so much wine and it's so interesting. So, and plus pairing it with your meals. Oh, do you taste this? Do you smell that? You know, just having fun with it and just going to the stores like we said, Randall's. I mean, they have so much stuff in there. So it's just fun to learn and see like, ooh, let me buy this and see if I like it or not. But if not, hey, I can go to Three Ladies on a Vine. I'm sure they have something that I can not waste this wine. So
yeah, because since we're all black, hey, you know.
Yeah. Black shout.
Black
and red.
When we grew up, we didn't really explore wine or go to wineries, but now it's starting to become a norm for popular for Black women and Black people to explore wine. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's alcohol, but wine is actually a big business. It's actually, is it viticulture and viniculture, the study of grapes, and then you got the study of wine.
The land.
And you can make money selling wine corks, the corks that need to go into the bottle. You could be, you know, over the vineyard. You could be a manager. There's so many fascinating jobs within it. Yes. That don't look at the liquor. Oh, I'm just trying to get trashed or whatever. I'm drinking wine. No, it's actually an art form. It's an art to making the wine. It's agriculture. Kids will, if you say, I know a lot of those don't like to drink in front of their kids, but they can actually learn a lot just about the climate, temperature, how grapes grow in the mountains, France, the region. You can have a map out like, oh, Champagne is made in Champagne, France. Prosecco is made in Italy, and they can point on the map. Oh, that's a Glera grape for the Prosecco. So it's like mind-boggling, just all the information. So it's history, it's science, and it's agriculture. So, bam, you know.
And hey, and it tastes good too. And that's what we're drinking, Double Date, which is a sweet rosé.
Yeah, check it out, the Double Date. I really don't drink sweet wines too much, but the ladies with it. It's fine. It's all good.
We would still drink it.
I'm still gonna drink it now. Don't get it twisted. It's just that it's not my normal palate. That's all.
Not your normal palate.
No.
Okay.
And what is your palate? See, I wish I would have.
That's the thing. I'm learning what my palate is more in between like I would think more like a Chardonnay or Riesling kind of flow.
We like
that's kind of mine. That like I don't want it super dry. Well, I mean, I don't want it super dry, but I don't like it necessarily sweet either though. So like that's what said a Riesling kind of in the middle. And I'll drink I'll drink a dry red though. I will drink a dry red.
Oh wow, we should have.
So you're like Pinot Noir. You're like Pinot Noir.
Yeah. So I'm trying to learn that a little bit better. You know,
the Perique Pinot Noir. Yes.
Ooh, the Perique. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to shout out to I talk about it all the time. I always say it. So shout out to E40. E40 sent me 3 cases of wine because we mentioned him. We were talking about how drunk he was at Versus, and he found it, like saw it on Twitter trending, and then hit me up, was like, so y'all don't believe me? I'm about to send you 3 cases. Send us 3 cases.
That's
in the
what's
mail.
up.
Now, I've tried one of his wines, Trapiscata.
See, that's the one I want. I got the mango,
baby. Let me tell you.
No. Will you tell them? Look.
Hey, I've tried his Earl Stevens.
Yeah, it's 18%.
It's strong, and I can taste the fruits. It's very tropical. Yeah, you actually on the bottle it says use it with ice. You do need to do that. But yeah.
So which one did you